Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. I've traveled miles. It's not that far, but it seemed that far. Middle of a countryside, beautiful and quiet, peaceful. Barely even the birds singing. And somebody in the back there who's doing some building work decides to start drilling and banging. It's literally, it's 20 past 8 in the morning. So, yes, we'll see how that one goes. But anyway, I've come to a church which is new to me, St. Peter's. I just thought I heard creaking in the trees. That's what it is I heard. Wasn't quite sure what it was. But I've come to this old church. And so far, I haven't seen any newer graves yet. But this place is really nice. So let's see if we can get anything paranormal here. Good morning, spirits. My name is Dave. I come here in the search to communicate with people that pass on in the afterlife. I can only do this with your help. I come here as a friend. I don't mean have no disrespect whatsoever. I don't wish to be harmed. And I'm not here to harm anyone. I'm only here to communicate with any spirits that are able to, that want to. Like I say, with your help, let's communicate. Tell me your story. And I can show the world that the spirit world exists. In my hand is a camera. It's just recording images at the moment. In the moment. Will not harm you, like I say. Got a microphone on my chest. And I have another camera here. Hear the banging. Hopefully this microphone will knock out some of that. I can hear it anyway. Don't know if you guys can. So anyway, yes, spirits, if you want to come forward and communicate, I feel in my mind, I feel unprepared. I'm almost feeling like I'm not quite sure what to say. As many times as I've done this before. And there's the drilling. I think I'll veer on the other side of the church. Let's try and see if we can get some of that blanked off, which is a shame because this part here is really nice. So come forward, spirits. My ultimate goal is to capture a full apparition. If you can show yourself on this camera, I'll be eternally grateful. Oh, there is newer graves on the other side. Does anyone want to come forward? Like I said before, I can only do this with your help. The grey furry thing on my chest is the microphone. If you can come close to it, talk into it. Or talk into the camera, please. Are there any spirits here with me? Male, female, adult, child, I don't mind. Whoever is willing to come forward. When that guy at the back is not making a racket, it's beautiful. It is so peaceful. Pigeons going mental in the tree there. As spirits, I can understand and appreciate that these gravestones here are very old. And I'm probably walking on somebody's grave where the headstones are missing. I do apologise. Do not intentionally mean to do that. Oh. (1888). That one's a bit covered. These are small gravestones. Are these children? And I can imagine this place being quite creepy at night time. I almost didn't see those gravestones at the back there. Now these gravestones, I thought these would have been here a lot longer than they were. That one there, 1859, that died, Mary Wright, she died 29 years old. But this one here is 1916. It's pretty much unreadable. Now that is cool. I love how you got the old graves, creeping ivy grown over them. This tree is just, have a look at that. Just where the branches are all hanging down. I want to set up a tripod in there. But you know what? I've just seen a nice little bench there. And I'm wondering, what if I just sit on that bench? There's a few spaces there for newer graves. We got a military grave here. Royal Signals. I like this place. I love this part here. It's beautiful. I've got the bench to sit on. Got all these graves here. But the racket from him, whatever they're doing over there, is not sheltered by the side of the church. Might be a long video, because I'll have to edit a lot out. Unbelievable. Spirits. There are some annoying people in the background making some annoying noises. I know they're doing building work. I get that. The timing is bad. But I'd love to hear your voice. I'd love to hear you talk. Now, if you can come forward and show yourself, that will be better because of the sound in the distance. Would any spirit be able to come forward and do that? I'm just going to sit down for a few minutes and just see what the situation is over there. If they settle down, I might stay in this area or I might have to move. Give it a couple of minutes, eh? Well, it's settled down for a few minutes. We'll see what happens as soon as I start cooling out. But I'm sat on the bench. This is a memorial to someone called Kenneth. We've got a grave of John here, Emily, there's a Hannah, Thomas, the usual names really. Is there any spirits that can come forward and talk to me through this device? I've got the necrometer on, guys. Tell you what I'll do, I'll also put the K2 on. And I've got my bell. Because you just never know.
Dead animals.
Dead animals. Okay. Spirits. This bell. If you tap this bell.
1990s.
If you tap the bell, I'll be impressed. All you have to do is just press the top of it. Just like that.
Correct.
Exactly, correct. If you tap it once, that's a no. If you tap it twice for a yes, if you can.
Esoteric. Spiritual traditions.
I've got the K2. I'm going to put that K2 there.
I knew it.
What, you knew I was going to put that device there? Could you make the lights flicker? It's currently on a solid green. Could you make it go up to the yellow maybe? I'm getting hounded by some sort of fly or flies, mosquitoes. And I've got that racket starting over there again. And dog walkers passing by.
Alexis.
We've got a good flicker under the yellow there.
Recording.
Yes, I'm recording. It's a long way to come to be disappointed by noise. Is there a spirit affecting my device with the lights flashing? If there is, if you are, that's brilliant. Thank you. Could you make it do that again? Could you make it go and flash on the yellow? You were just doing that.
Yearning for acknowledgement.
I am yearning for acknowledgement. Visual and audio, particularly visual. Well, I'll settle for both, to be honest. Now he's blasting the radio. These microphones are quite good for blocking out distant sounds. I don't know how well that's doing, but that's not good. Spirits, I may have to move to a different location to this graveyard, in this graveyard. If there's anybody around me, feel free to come and follow me, because this location here is beautiful as it is. I need to move. Yeah, I think the spirit agrees with me. K2, going there. Like I said previously, in there would have been ideal, but we're still going to hear the racket from them in the distance. Seems to be getting louder as well. Now some benches along the back there. I mean, I like to be in the older section, but that's no disrespect to the newer graves, like I've mentioned before. You know what? Let's go over here, because you just never know. Good morning, spirits. I introduced myself earlier on. My name is Dave. I come here to communicate. I come as a friend. I said this earlier when I entered the graveyard. If anybody knows my intentions, please feel free to come forward. Now these gravestones, some of them are one 1977, the other ones are the 2000s. Now then, child's grave there, died 1998. William. It's still nice enough over here. I am fortunately further away from that noise, so. Well, as early as I got here, there's too many people here. I've just seen a bunch of people walking into the graveyard. May well be going into the church. I don't know. I don't know what they're doing in the van over there, but I know they're gonna make a racket. But anyway, spirits, I've got the bell here again, and I've got my K2 here. If you approach the bell, tap it twice for yes, once for no. If you come close to this device here, you'll make the lights flash up. Green, yellow, orange or red, depending on your strength, your energy. If there's more than one spirit, you can both approach it together. Oh God, these guys are coming in with digging equipment. They're digging a grave right here. Right, I'm moving. As you can see, they're digging a grave. I've got to move again. Not what you would call a successful investigation up to now. A racket at the back and grave diggers over there. Wonderful. Right, back to the old section. Let's see how many seconds it takes for me to get disturbed in this part. Now a bench here would have been really nice. Spirits, I'm back again. So far, this place here is okay. I mean, that grave, the majority of it is pretty much dug, because when the guy jumped in to what looks like he's finishing off, I mean, he was like this head height above the ground. So maybe I could move back over there. I don't know. There might be a while. Anyway, third location, third time lucky. Or non me, unlucky. So anyway, we got the graves of Mary, Edith, Jane, Elizabeth, John, Anne, William, all the popular names that we normally see in the graveyards. William, just putting this bell on your grave. I mean, no disrespect. Can you see that, guys? What if I put it on William's grave, because it's a little bit sort of, you can see that better there, can't you? Good morning, spirits, again. This is my third attempt to communicate with spirits that have passed on. Can anyone come forward, please? I have the bell. Like I say, if you want to tap it, K2 is going off there into the green flashing. That's brilliant. William, is that you? Good strong flicker in the green there. Is that you, William? Could you do that again if it's you? Or is there any other spirit around here? William, if that's you, could you just tap the bell? Even if you can only manage to tap it once. I'll continue with the necrometer, guys, for a minute or so. You wouldn't think I'd been here 40 minutes so far.
Printed.
Printed. Now that's irrelevant, I would have thought. William, could you come forward and talk on this device? Could you tell me your name on this device?
We once stay.
Oh. I've got church workers on to my right now. Man, this place is a bit of a I think this place is a bit of a no-go, really. There's too much going on.
Warning.
That's 9 a.m. So much activity as well. This place, I reckon if I want to come in the morning, it's going to have to be a Saturday or something like that. Not a Sunday, obviously, there'll be a service on. But if I want less people around, I reckon a Saturday morning. But anyway, I shall try and continue. I don't want to come all this way for a waste of time. So anyway, William, are you here with me? Flicker. One little flicker in the green there. And that was on command. Thank you. Let me step on this side just so I can see what is going on over there.
Catherine.
Catherine. I'm not sure if I've seen a grave of Catherine. I'm sure there will be. Does anyone want to come forward and tell me your story? Flicker. K2 keeps going off quite a bit, guys. Necroreader is very quiet. I'm going to turn this off. Something tells me I should have just stayed in bed today. Oh, I've got a cat ball in my pocket. Let's stick the cat ball on. To the spirit of William. You died in 1850. It's a long time ago. Almost approaching nearly 200 years. If you're not happy with any of these devices on your grave, push them off. Make the cat ball roll off. And just to let you know, guys, it is absolutely deadly still. I mean, you can see by just looking at the trees, the leaves. We're in yet another heat wave. And it's very warm. 9 o'clock in the morning, 24 degrees. Can any spirit make the cat ball roll off? Push the K2 over. Or just make it go into the orange or something like that. Just as a good communication, just to let me know. Ready, spirits, here with me? The device, the silver device in my hand is just a voice recorder. Some of us call it EVP. Could you approach it and talk into it? Tell me your name. If you tell me your name, I could maybe look for your grave. Any spirits, whose graves are nearby me here. Could you tell me if there's any spirits that are coming through to communicate with me, or an adult, or maybe he's a child? Like I say, if you could say your name, please. Maybe tell me how old you are. Any spirits here with me? The device, the silver device in my hand, is just a voice recorder. Some of us call it EVP. Could you approach it and talk into it? Tell me your name. If you tell me your name, I can maybe look for your grave. Any spirits whose graves are nearby me here? Could you tell me if there's any spirits that are coming through to communicate with me, or an adult? Or maybe he's a child. Like I say, if you could say your name, please. Maybe tell me how old you are. Once, I thought I heard a whisper. I don't know. Like I say, in previous videos, I'll get my headphones on and see what happens there. If you guys are wearing headphones and you've heard anything, leave a comment. You know what? I think those grave diggers have gone. Just gonna have a quick look. Yes, they've moved. So I'm gonna go back to that bench. Location number 4. There's a woman that's just gone in that building there. So she's back and forwards. So yeah, I don't want to draw too much attention if I can help it. Right, let's try again. No, those guys are still there. I'll believe this. Well, guys, I've moved a 5th time. Where the old lady was going in and out, I was getting some sketchy looks. So I thought, you know what? Let's not draw too much attention. I thought the gravediggers had gone because they'd gone quiet. It turns out they're already on the break. So I thought I'd stand here. There's some scuffling going on behind this door. There's obviously somebody, church workers, inside of the church. If I can hear them, I'm sure they can hear me. Spirits. I'm sensing a lot of negativity here today. Not from the spirit world, That one's a delayed reaction, but I want to go with a no. There's a guy in the distance on a drive on lawnmower. You can't make this up. Spirits, there is a lot of stuff going on that's making this investigation rather unsuccessful today. Am I right? Yes. Now we've got a racket from over there, got the grave diggers, the church worker there, someone behind here, and the racket on the other side. I don't think I'll come back here in a hurry. Unless I come back on a night time. Sitting on one of those benches at night time, that might be a better option. Or the spirits around me that are willing to come forward, willing to show yourself. If you show yourself on any of the cameras that I have with me to make it worthwhile. Whoosh. Yes, thank you, spirits. Could any spirits tell me if I'm welcome here? That's a no. Yeah, I figured that. Would that be from the spirit world? No. Sort of. It's from the living world, isn't it? Oh, God's sake. Morning. All right. That was one of the grave diggers. Oh, fuck's sake. Now we've got a dog walker. Do you know what? This is not good. I can't do this. I can't do this here. Right, as I'm walking away to find location number 6, the church organ is going off. Right, guys, I'm location number 6. The grave diggers are just sat in the van having a break. Not bad after 5 minutes work. The church organ was going off. Too much going on over there, too much noise. Now I've got something approaching behind me to my left with the diesel engine running. Wow. Do you know what? It was in the back of my mind to go to Cannock Chase. I should have just gone there. Spirits, should I have just gone to Cannock Chase? Because this place is a little bit of a disastrous morning when it's coming to the paranormal, spirits, spiritual investigation, anything like that. It's so anyway, guys, I thought what was a B? I thought I'd run the hex box because nothing else seems to be working. With a bit of luck, I might get something to salvage on this video. Yeah. Any spirits with me this morning? Let's give it some volume. Can the spirits tell me? I'm not asking on behalf of the spirit world, but more so of the living. I'm not welcome here, am I? Yep. Yep. That's twice. Is that yes an acknowledgement? That's yes an acknowledgement that I'm actually right. Should I come back on a different day? I tell you what, through this device, tell me what day of the week should I come? I don't know if you can see too well in the distance there. These gravestones in the back, they're very small ones. I thought I was stood in front of child graves. But no, they're actually 62 years old, 89 years old. Could any spirits make this visit of mine worthwhile and come forward, please? Would a spirit be able to please show themselves? Just please stand behind me, to the left of me, to the right of me. Maybe he's in front of the camera. Could you give me something? Could you give me something to show that you're actually here with me, please?
Yeah, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. Ow. Here's the guy in the back with his drive-on lawnmower. You know, by the time I get home and edit this, it might not come out as bad. But believe me, here in the moment, this is a disaster. That's you again. Suffocation. Did any spirits die here of suffocation? Spirits, please come forward and talk to me. Make it relevant through this device. It's you again. Holly is in school. Hello? Is that someone calling my name? Spirits. Oh, again. Spirits. Could you tell me, is this graveyard haunted? I do believe that this place has got a good potential to it in the sense of paranormal communication. This is just the wrong time of day, I believe. I'm all right. I just thought, why not? I thought I'd put the K2 on this this gentleman's grave. I mean, no disrespect, and it's going way up into the orange. But now it's settled down into the solid green. David, is that you with me? Wow. Burst into the yellow. I mean, no disrespect putting this device on your grave. I'm only here to communicate. If you could do that, could you make this visit worthwhile for me, please? Are you happy where you are? You can talk through this device as well. Are you okay where you are? You with family? Got steady flickers on the green there. Would you be able to tell me your name through this device, please? Are you okay with me standing here next to your grave? Burst into red. Thank you, David. We share the same name. Hello. I do prefer the name Dave. I know it's petty, but you know. David, are you connected to this area? Man, I've just seen somebody walking past out the corner of my eye. I've looked properly and they're not there. Right. I'm feeling a bit distracted,
Goodbye.
so I'm turning this hex box off. Man, there's a tree directly behind me with the ivy crawling up it. I saw at the corner of my eye what looked like probably, I don't know, maybe a woman. And I saw at the corner of my eye, so I looked properly. Poof, gone. David, do you know anything about the potential spirit I may have saw? Ghost, maybe? Flicker into the yellow there for a second. Massive bumblebee. Yeah, go away, please, bee. I'm just going to get out of the way for a minute. The bee's still there, so I've swapped sides. It's minding its own business, but yeah. David, do you get many visitors here? Does your family visit you? I'm sure they do. You died at 59 years old, 1998. That's no age at all, is it really? Is it actually David's spirit that's trying to communicate, maybe? Or is it another spirit? The device on my chest, like I said earlier, is a microphone. Come and talk into it. Whisper. Tell me your name. Tell me your age. Verify if it's you that I'm talking to, David, or is it somebody else? We've got the grave of Harold, Florence, Ernie, another John, Patricia, Jane, Doris. There are many, many people buried here, obviously. Well, it's a graveyard, isn't it? But if any of those spirits can or want to come forward, I really would appreciate it. I had my eyes on a second bee, and I wasn't sure if the K2 flickered or not. Yeah, it did. I thought so. Thank you, spirits. I do appreciate that. Is it time for me to leave this place? Because I'm feeling it is. Yeah, I thought it was. Actually, David, I'm stood on your grave. I do apologize for that. Was that you telling me to get off your grave? Yeah, I thought so. So I got sidetracked. I lost my concentration. I didn't realize I was still on your grave. So I don't mean to be disrespectful by doing that. I've moved aside. Are you okay with that now? Yes, thank you. So, David, are you at peace here? I feel like you passed over too soon, didn't you? Well, I think David might have come through in the end. So this investigation wasn't at all a total loss. However, I don't feel this went very well in respect of the living. Too many living people in the way. The grave diggers are on their very extended break still. I've now not seen that woman for a while. The church organ appears to have stopped. But I do feel I should just bring this, I don't know what you want to call this, investigation. I think I should bring this investigation to an end. I'm not feeling right here. I'm not feeling comfortable purely because of the living, not the dead. I'm more comfortable around spirits, graveyards. There's just too much human activity going on. So with that, guys, I am going to bring this video to an end. I hope something's come up audio wise. If not, better luck next time. So regardless of the outcome of this video, please give the video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you haven't already. It is free. Hit the post notification bell. And I'll see you guys all on the next video. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Take care, guys. I'm out of here. See you on the next one. It's a good job I did leave when I did. There's a funeral just arrived.